Rakan to me always kind of, I feel like scales better than the Alistar. I think you're really, really powerful in those team fights. You have a very weak laning phase. So sometimes when you're up against something like that Tom Kench, you say, hey, I can just take a free lane. APA in game one. You know, had that big play on the Azir, a champion that he's not really known for.
Ooh, Yon down to 200 HP down here. Has to flash away to avoid the grand entrance from Vulcan. Core JJ tries to cover the exit here for his 80 carry. Sven with a flash forward, piercing arrow, but the heal's enough to keep Yon healthy. Now Sven could be in a little bit of danger as Jose Diodo wraps around from the side. Vulcan with a battle dance, reinforcing the rest of his team as Blabber grabs first blood, and he might just make it two. Jose Diodo falls, and C9 comes out on top.
Vamp Scepter to try to heal through some of this damage. APA gets a blue buff, early lost chapter. You can really start to slam home that advantage in these range versus melee matchups when you have
quick maps right there. Well done, buddy. Immediately engage coming out from Jose Diodo, though they are looking for APA, but Quid might just die first. He's down to 100 HP. Both mid laners about to fall. Quid is down. Jose Diodo picks up the kill, but he should die to Blabber's Jarvan right after. And the flag marks his grave.
Knocked down. If he lived, that would have been devastating for TL, but still, it is a great play for them. Early Sundered Sky has gold on top of that. And a fast Sundered Sky, you are feeling so good.
Ooh, knock up off the back of the chains of corruption, and they take out Core JJ. Easy peasy there for C9. Has to snap back down to a quarter HP already. Team Liquid only has this Drake down to about 1/3, but they might be able to still secure it. C9 at least wants to go in for a fight. Blabber is ready to challenge here for the smite. Jose Diodo tries to find the opportunity to go in there, but the Drake is secured by C9. Team Liquid's got to be careful, keeping their jungler alive just by a hair of his health bar, as Sven's going to be next to die. Vulcan gets back over the wall. It's C9. Very modest 90 gold lead in the top lane is about the biggest thing they have to write home about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's interesting because, you know, coming into this, everyone that I was talking about,
immediately though, it's a full send into the bottom lane, and APA is down. Nice setup there.
In championships, he was looked at as the best mid laner in the league, had some massive individual plays, got signed by TL. And these are the kind of games that when you are signing a player like this, you expect him to carry. You expect him to be able to take over, to save you in these positions.
Yep.
You got to put the eggs in the Quid basket and hope he can make it work.
Well, they're going to slam the Rift Herald egg into the Tier 1 turret basket, and all that stuff is falling all over the street because that turret is gone, gone, gone. First turret for C9 brings the gold lead closer back up to 3K, and C9 are the first ones into the river looking at their Soul Point Drake.
Can they get the engage here? Team Liquid, they're looking for it.
Okay, Jose Diodo going to be in some danger. Blabber wanted to go in, but Jose stays away. Now the follow-up engage on the Core JJ, but an equalizer down over the top. Jose re-engage after Blabber. They're looking to burst down the C9 jungler, but Jose dies first. Both junglers out of the picture, but Morgan is also gone. It's a 2-for-1 favoring C9, and APA wants 3. Quid continuing to try to escape into the bottom lane. Thanatos goes over the wall. A little bit more damage is all they need, and Thanatos goes on a killing spree. C9 win a clutch fight, 3-for-1. They're
immediately get the shove.
Watch the counter engage from Vulcan. He's just standing right on his carries. As soon as Quid goes forward, you know, he is in position to just turn this around. Goes immediately back in. Insta charm on 3 members from TL. Bounces the charm over on a core, so he can't devour his carries to actually save them. That was
rampant. Thanatos tries to escape here in the bottom lane. Goes between worlds. Jose Diodo has no opportunity to make a truly impactful play there. Instead, they will just force their opponent back. It'll allow Morgan to take the Tier 1 turret at least. But meanwhile, C9's doing the same thing on the other side of the map. So even trade Tier 1 for Tier 1.
When you're behind, you always feel pretty good about that, but we've talked a lot about the supports. These are the supports by age. There's some pretty massive...
Maybe just our MVP from last year.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, might be that guy. But anyway, Yon's the target now. Cataclysm comes down on top of his head. The damage just pours in. One more auto attack from Blabber gets it done. EQ backwards towards the rest of the team to make sure he can escape safely. Equalizer summoned up to clear out the wave, but Team Liquid won't do much more than that. Morgan now could be the target. He has to try to escape through the slow coming out from Thanatos with the between worlds. He's overheated. He's slowed by the weirding again. APA setting up the rocks, but a nice escape thanks to Core. We do have all 5 unleashed teleports ready on the map right now. Remember that C9 does have that extra map-wide utility there through Sven taking that non-combat summoner spell. Thanatos going to keep the pressure on the mid lane while Team Liquid tries to show up to contest this early positioning on the bottom side river on the Dragon Pit.
Look at him. He already lost like 30% of his HP. That's just one Q from Varus. If you get tagged again, they pretty much can't fight. So that is the difficulty of dealing with this Varus. And look at APA setting up for an ult.
And Morgan is so far away right now. Rumble is showing on the mid wave. So Cloud9, now they need the teleport to come in. Here we go.
All right, let's see how it's going to go. Morgan tries to get in there. APA immediately fires off the wall. C9 going to stop DPS here with the Drake right now. Blabber with the engage onto the Cataclysm. Chains of Corruption does not hit a target here to follow up, but the curtain call is already open. Drake going to be secured by the side of Team Liquid. No soul just yet, but what about the fight? Thanatos coming in, wants to fire off a twofold Hex, but the weirding only hits Morgan. Now Jose Vioto's down to 200 HP. Blabber on the front line. Jose's already down as Core tries to get away. Blabber's still chasing, and Core JJ's next to die. Yawn meets the business end of Blabber's spear, and C9's already picked up 3. They're not done yet. You're going to see
Unless Quid truly is magical and create something out of nothing here.
All right, Quid, this is anime protagonist or bust at this point, and it looks like it's bust. All right, C9, they will have...
Careful, Kobe, we can go for it a little bit.
No, he this choke. I don't have vision, I don't have vision.
I'm going for it, I'm going for it, I'm going for it. I'm going for it no matter what. I'm going for it no matter what.
I love it, I'm going for it no matter what, and here on the top side now, Quid is in some serious danger. He has to snap back, but he's immediately thrown back on to those stones that'll mark his grave. C9 picking up another one. Enemy mid laner down for 35 seconds.
I love that confidence in the comms listening from APA. You know, the new guy on the team, as we saw in the content, you know, his mom making a presentation for him and him giving multiple presentations to the team, but now Blabber's in.
Yeah, Blabber's already dropped the Cataclysm. Jose Vioto wants to try to turn the aggro back around onto Sven. The Varus is under some pressure, but not any longer. The rain of arrows over the top. Jose is low, flashes back over the wall, but Morgan's going to die. APA on a killing spree, and Team Liquid are on the run. Health bars are shattered. Morgan is broken, and Quid is still yet to respawn. The C9 aggro continues.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a long respawn timer on Morgan. Even if they don't end the game right here, they're just ballooning this gold lead even further, and they are TPing in for this. They're going to grab the mid lane inhib. They already took down that top lane T2. The question is, do they go for the top lane tier 3? And it looks like that is going to be the answer.
And they've already got the wave here. Why not cash in a little further? Morgan still dead for another 10 seconds. C9 continuing their pressure. The top lane inhibitor turret will be taken, and it looks like the call is to back away. They know Morgan's spawning in 5 seconds. The first couple of games, my drafts are great. It's after that where Fearless starts to get the better of me. Hey, this is game 2. If you're playing best of 3s and you can give me 2 good ones, that's good enough. And
That'll get her done.
C9 are looking to take this one here. That tier 2 turret in the bottom lane is going to fall. An 11,000 gold lead. The Baron still on him for now as Blabber goes forward. Cataclysm on Core JJ forces him to flash away over the wall. Ult for flash. We're going after the dragon. Yawn and Core are already chunked down to half HP. C9 is slow DPS on this Drake. They're waiting to see if it's a fight against TL they're going to take instead. Quid gets away here with a Fate Sealed for now. Between Worlds, not going to get it done from Thanatos, but a nice seismic shove means Core JJ is out of there. Quid still trying to run away. He goes into the Soul Unbound to buy himself a little bit of extra time, but with Core already out of the picture, C9's got a Soul and a 5v4. Yawn continues retreating. Thanatos wants to tag him with a weirding.
4 fully completed items. Yawn doesn't have 3 yet.
Morgan is running for his life at the moment.
That life might be forfeit. Gentlemen, Morgan slowed down by the smite, followed by the slow from the golden Aegis. Seismic shove forces the flash, which means the Jarvan EQ can follow and guaranteed hit the target. Morgan's about to die between worlds. Lost in the abyss goes the poor little mechanical Yordle as Team Liquid now scrambles to defend their nexus with the remaining 4 players. Quid is still down in the bottom lane. He's got to get back to the base. He has no teleport to join quickly. The recall's got to be channeled because C9 are pushing onto the Nexus turrets. The first one's already about to die, and Weaver's wall is going to guarantee that Team Liquid cannot defend the way that they want to. Jose Vioto dives in, but he's all alone. Second Nexus turret is about to fall as Thanatos takes a little damage from Quid, but it will not matter. Blabber with a re-engage. Core is the target, and they switch the focus over. They knock down Quid, and C9 with a triple kill for the new mid laner makes quick work of Team Liquid 2-0.
They took TL's mid laner, and they're going to take